Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Lumi, your host, and today we are having a look at Satisfactory. Now this is the closed alpha that is Gorgeous game. It's actually could be considered an open alpha because everyone that applied for a key basically got a key now. We have the early access version of the game is coming out soon, but not like where you'd expect it. It's not going to come out on Steam. It's going to come out in the Epic Games launcher. Now we will talk about this a bit further down the line. For now I want to showcase a little bit of the game. I love the aspect of it. And of course it's going to be impossible to not draw a line with Factorio. This is what this looks like. This is what it is meant to, I wouldn't say copy, but emulate. And let's have a look at what I've built so far. I've spared you the entirety of the beginning where we actually need to gather the resources manually. We already got like 4 drillers set. So these 2 here up in the front, one behind the smoke, the one here, they give us iron ore. We got some copper ore in the distance. You see a massive belt just bringing the iron ore down like here to our first smelter. We got a little bit of a backlog there of copper, not copper ore, but copper plates. Here we got steel going through. This is the second smelter is behind the smoke here, taking the ore from there. We got a couple of factories. This one is creating steel plates. We can see the other second factory is creating steel rods. And as you can see, I have a storage here in the back that is taking from the copper plate. We have copper wire being done. There is a broken connection here. If I want, I can take this copper wire and still do what's it called, cables out of this copper wire. And in the back there is another driller that brings up limestone to this factory to create concrete. As you can see, we got our 4 storages right next to the base. This is kind of the dropship that will bring us the technology when we send up the appropriate resources. Now we can scan for more stuff if need be. Like there's the limestone, but there's more all over there in the distance. I think there's some over here. As you can see, yeah, there you go. Those 2 kind of like popping up. So we would have to do a long way traveling. Now everything, all of this, as you can see, there's green lights all over. It means that everything's powered by electricity. Now all of that electricity comes from the back of my factory. I haven't actually checked. Oh, there's fall damage. Well, good to know. Biomass burners, that's what we are running on. So we need to run around, get some leaves, get some wood, get some biomass, and then create biofuel. That's the better equivalent to the biomass. We can just burn any of those there, but the biofuel lasts longer. Now, oops, sorry about those frame drops. Just like Factorio, you can actually create the different materials yourself out of the primary resources, but you have to come to this crafting table. Whilst on Factorio, you just do it like that. And here's the hub terminal. This is where you look at the researches that you can do. The alpha is currently closed, having only access to the 3 first tiers, and all the 3 subsequent tiers are going to be in the early access, and I think the 7th and 8th tier are still not in the game. Now we can choose out of these anything that we really want to. Well, the chainsaw could be helpful. It uses biofuel and clear an area of floor that's too difficult to remove by hand, so that could actually help us out. There's part assembly to get assembler, rotor, modular frame. Our current objective is actually to build the special space elevator, but as you can see, that requires 1,500 cables or wires, 500 concrete, and 250 plates, 400 rods. I don't know. I have had this factory running for a while. But okay, we got a decent amount of plates. What do we got up here? We got a decent amount of rods. I just don't have the space for it. I think we need to get rid of some of the wires. I think the wires were coming down here. Wires are mainly used for performing electric cable stuff. We're gonna take some things out of our inventory. Let's eat this to give us better health. Okay, with rest leftover of biomass of plants and other stuff. We don't need the screws. We don't need this thing. Reinforced iron plate we won't need either. We can put the biofuel in one of these just to make sure they keep running nicely. And to save one storage space, we're just gonna hold this in our hand. Right, so we needed more rods, that was it. So let's take all the rods, take all the plates. I think we need more concrete. We're gonna take all the concrete and we're gonna have a look at how much wire we've done. Oof, that's a lot of wire. I don't think it's gonna be enough if we want to build the space elevator. We are almost good on plates. We still need concrete, we still need rods, and we still need a lot of wire. Okay, we got some efficiency issues, and I don't know how to improve efficiency on this. Okay, so this is because we got a lot of copper stored up. I guess that's what was happening. Here, do we see? No, everything seems to be coming at a steady pace. This is where a lot of iron ingots. So we're gonna do some of the manual crafting for that. We need wood wire. So this is how you do crafting. You just hold down a button. Hello, hero. My microphone is on mono. Could very well be. But I mean, I'm also just having like one channel for my microphone. I don't have two channels, so I don't expect it to ever be on stereo. So we're gonna go for, what was it that we needed? More iron rods and a couple of plates, I think. There we go. We have the amount of plates we need, and then iron rods. We're just gonna consume it all because that's what actually has a certain delay attached to it in the production line that we have right now. And there we go. It's pretty quick for certain things. Nope, I don't want to craft the workbench. Space elevator. So we need still 70 rods. Oh, okay, what? I think there's I crafted a bench all the way back here. Just keep grabbing all of the herbs I see, because that's our fuel. So we can't just remove this. We'll get the resources back. Don't want to remove anything else. So I don't know, it feels a bit bare bones right now, because a lot of the stuff that you get is like walls and other construction things that I feel is like all these jump pads, walkways. I don't feel the interest for it. Maybe color gun, color cartridge. We could research those things. Assembler, so that crafts two parts into another. I think that's going to be to craft a rotor, but I think we don't need it. Personal box, we don't need it either. A beacon, we are fine. Object scanner, oh, okay, that's what we got. Object scanner upgrades, but we didn't get the object scanner yet. But I don't want to spend those milestones so far. We are about to create the space elevator. Okay, so yeah, some concrete we need, some rods and wire. So concrete is over here. Not a lot of it, but what we can do is just pick it up from the belt. Not that it's gonna be any quicker, but probably no. Limestone, I think limestone is a bit of a limiting factor. It just doesn't get, as you can see, it's the belt aren't at full capacity, unlike with some others like copper ore. As you can see, it just stops because it's at full capacity. There's really not much that can be done. We can take copper ingots to help out with the wires. Take all the wires. It's still gonna be a bit. And the rods, I think did we need more rods? Yeah, probably we did. Let's take them all and have a look at what we need to craft. Space elevator. Okay, yeah, 5 more rods and okay. we're gonna do some more wire. I'm gonna still have a look at what Hero was saying. Just a moment. Wow, there's still stuff being produced. I think we can add. I think that the microphone is fine. Can maybe. I think it's gonna be okay. We're back into the game, and let's see what is still needed. Okay, we are good on wire, the 5 rods, and the concrete. Concrete is gonna take a bit of a while. There are all the rods we need, and concrete. I think we're gonna just grab some limestone and make the concrete ourselves. Limestone, limestone, limestone. I don't know, 20 limestone. I think it's 3 limestone per concrete. So yeah, that's also a bit of a problem. I love I mean, the models are so cool, and you can just like run around on the thing. So I really enjoy that. Must say that's nice attention to detail. How much more concrete? Oh my, another 40-ish concrete, so that means we're gonna need about 120 limestone. That's definitely not enough throughput, I think, on the concrete, because we're gonna need to, I think, build up a second concrete factory. So okay, that's the closest one that beeps. Then 2 beeped at the same time. That 260 limestone seems to be the closer one. Maybe we should just go and do that. We're gonna need a drill, a portable miner. Yeah, not enough space in inventory, and wire we need. Okay, we're gonna put this away. Can we actually create biomass? If we're out of the leaves, we can create some, and then biofuel, but we don't have enough space. Okay, fair enough. We have a lot. I mean, we got still the copper ingot. We don't need that. Copper plates is fine. That's limestone. It's fine, we can put it away. Alright, there's some biofuel. It's really nothing. So it keeps things running for a while. Meanwhile, I think I'm gonna check, can I create the miner? Oh no, I forgot to build, because I needed some wire. That was my mistake. Let's pick some wire. Oh, we put it all into its respective storage down here. Come on, let's take the wire, build a portable miner. Single one will do. Put the wire back, because we don't need it. Then we should have enough resources just to power through. Okay, it's right in front here. Thing is, we won't need another factory. The one that we have right now is underused. I think. Oh no, this is copper ore, bauxite. Okay. But oh, here's limestone. Okay, let's pick up the bauxite. I really don't know what this is for yet. Must be for some sort of resource. So it's gonna, these on top ones kind of like break apart. So underneath we end up just having limestone. So I'm gonna clear this out so that we can just pick up the limestone. It just feels so odd how he actually chisels through it. But never mind. Okay, miner mark 1. We're gonna need the exit kind of towards this direction. And we cannot forget, we're gonna need to bring power here. So we're gonna need to create a power pole. I think a power pole about here should be fine. I'm gonna connect this one to this. Oh yeah, we don't have wires anymore. Okay, let's do the belt first. We need to get all the way to the factory. That's conveyor belt too long, so we drop it here, and then we continue. So that's how you actually build the belts through your factory. Conveyor belt is too long, but I want still to get a maximum. Here seems fine. And then we continue. Oh, there's some green stuff to the left hand side. Did you notice? Conveyor belt too long. Here. Then we're gonna have to, at some point, we're gonna go up. Conveyor belt is too long. Far too steep. Is it? Is it really? Conveyor belt is too steep. Well, here it's fine. So we're gonna go and make it turn around. Probably not the most efficient way to do it. And then we're gonna get it further. The floor is too steep. We gotta have a look here through these plants. Yeah, seems fine. And then, okay, we're gonna make it circle back. Like so. Then back up here. Alright, so we will need to join it in. We don't have any joining technology just yet, so I'm gonna first research that joining technology. We used a lot of plates that we would have needed for the elevator, but it's gonna be fine. So, where was that joining technology? Oh, we got it. I think I got it. Yeah, I can do a conveyor. I got it already last time. I just haven't used it. So it's logistics, conveyor, merger. So we need to first remove this conveyor belt. And then we're going to plant a conveyor merger here. Let's see. We're going to have two inputs. One from the left, one from the right. About here shall do it. And then we're going to connect this one here. This one here. So they're both inputs and single output. What? Encroaching other clearance. Wait, did I? Huh? Wait, did I do something wrong here? Let's see, maybe there's 3 inputs and 1 output and I just didn't pay attention. Yep, that's exactly what happened, I think. Okay, so it automatically connects them. That's good to know. There we go, outputs. So this one, does it need to get connected though? Why is this not going through? Maybe it didn't connect it as I expected it to, automatically. Okay, now it's going through. So it doesn't connect it automatically. Well, too bad. Maybe something they can work on if the collision boxes hit. All right, so this for concrete is gonna keep going. We're gonna need to take a whole lot of cable. We're gonna take 100 and we're gonna need to do some electric connections. Okay, so this one works. So we can bring it as far as the power line allows. Some point, wire, okay, wire is too long. Here will do then. Connect it from here all the way till, we already had, actually, there it goes. Wire is too long, darn it. Okay, then just a bit lower and then we can actually remove that one because it's not gonna be needed. And then we connect that to it. Is it green? Yeah, it's green. So, okay, that's a bit odd though. It just goes right through the rock. Let's pick up leaves so we can see something. It's producing limestone. Limestone is going through. I don't like that. It just looks odd. Let's make it proper, even if we have to be a bit of a okay. Just so it looks nice. I don't like it for it to be clipping through. Oh, clicked outside of the screen. It's still not okay. There we go. We have the limestone coming in. I feel like we could also optimize this going up, since we had to go right anyway. We're gonna clear this part and this part as well. Oh wait, we can also remove that pole. And then where is it? That pole also we can turn around. So conveyor belt, there we go. Here is fine. Then we can go. Okay, it doesn't complain about this steep hill. Fine with that then. Oh, we actually had it here. Oh, never mind. We'll optimize the path. Here it comes, and just through there. There we go. That's our second. Oh, another clipping. I don't like that. I don't. Let's put it on top of the rock. Then it won't clip. And finished. Alright, so we should have now more limestone coming in. Can have a look at our achievement. There is the front of the limestone. It's gonna get. Is this now? Yeah, it's leading the wrong way. Okay, so you actually have to pay attention how you build these things. I thought it would be smart, but okay, we're gonna put it that way. This one seems to also have been made the wrong way around. Okay. Frames are dying. Oh, too far of a jump. Alright, and then we'll come through here. Right, to the combiner. And we will have more or faster concrete being done. Now, concrete. That was what we were needing. 96 meanwhile, we are full with stuff. I think it's the herb and the ores that we picked up. So that we will put in our personal storage. These ores, that's some limestone. I can probably make some more stuff with bauxite. We're gonna keep it there. Leaves as well. And let's have a look. Hello, Frank. Yeah, I don't know why that's the case. I've tried to mess around with the options, but I think it has a bit to do. Let's see. All right, maybe that actually could work. How is it now, Frank? Because I'm not using the standard setting with this because the game doesn't record with the standard setting. Hopefully that helped out with the sound. So we were looking at the space elevator. Okay, we have everything but one rod and the plates. Okay, we got a lot of plates here. Now I think we should have a sufficient amount of plates. The rods are on top. Just one rod. I don't think it works that way. Let's just take it all. Right, now we can create our objective of the space elevator. The floor is too steep, so oh, okay. Wait, there's inputs, so on both sides, so that can actually be of importance. So we have all of the outputs of our materials coming here. So maybe I should put the space elevator down here. Seems like a good spot. There we go. Just feels like, I don't know, why are they flying out of my pocket? Okay, very magic inducing stuff. Hey, thanks Frank for the feedback. I'm going to try and pay attention further down the line to that. Really much appreciate the effort. So how is our concrete production going? Yeah, now we got a fully saturated belt. This thing can be producing. Yeah, it's filling up. Very nice. Okay, the elevator. How is? Whoa. All right, I love the graphics on this thing. Something's coming down. It didn't come all the way through though. Do we need to build something on this? Yeah, let's have a look if we can interact with the space elevator. Oh, okay. Space elevator resource delivery 1. Game phase name. So I guess that hasn't been done yet. Delivery will unlock tier 3, tier 4. So tier 4 we cannot get because we're on the alpha. But so we need to load the resources, which are 50 engines and 75 reinforced iron plates. So we need to get some better manufacturing capabilities, because right now we have single input single output manufacturing capabilities. We could build everything ourselves. We're just gonna check how electricity is doing. Okay, we're getting a bit low on fuel. I like to have it topped off, so we're gonna do a bit of a biomass run. So that's basically leaves and wood. Just pick it all up, pick it all up. I think there should be earlier in the game some alternative. Ooh, okay, we got, is that wood? All of it wood. Can I climb? Oh, I can. I can climb and pick up wood. I think it's like everywhere now. Okay, so that actually wood is better than leaves. I guess that makes sense. Oh, more wood. More wood. Just keep picking up that wood. I think there's no other way of getting up here though. Oops. Oh, doesn't hurt you so bad when you fall. More wood down here. More wood. Just get as much as possible so I don't have to do this kind of runs too often. Got a lot of leaves left here. Don't know if I can climb up there. It seemed like there was more wood upstairs. Up in that rock. Nah. Oh, is it a rock? Is it a tree? No, it's a rock. Can I get up? Nah, I think that's. Oh, there's something up there. Oh, okay. Now I want to go up even more. I hadn't noticed that before. Well, they do say there's some kind of Easter eggs that you can try and find. Okay, so we can get up here. Maybe we need to do a bit of platforming. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. All right, more platforming, more wood. Yeah, give me all of that biomass. Oh, okay. I'm starting to hear some kind of magical sound. Nope, don't fall. Don't fall, don't fall. Okay, good. What is that? Mercer work in progress 1. Maybe we can research it? Now, I'm pretty sure I will die if I jump from this height. So we're gonna take a bit of it. Ooh, safer route down. And we should have plenty of biomass now to actually... Yeah, okay. Nope. What? Oh, okay. It's that kind of game. So you have to press W even when looking... I mean S, not W, to go down, even when you're looking down. Alright, I think we are good with that. Let's see what we can do with that sphere we just picked up. Yeah, you unlock biofuel in your base, but the problem is you have to actually still create first. I mean, biofuel gets created with biomass, so you need to do biomass out of wood or leaves. So you could do like some kind of automated system just doing this for you, but it's so quick to create biomass out of leaves and fuel that it really just doesn't matter. You you just do that, and we are gonna get 500 fuel, so we're gonna be alright for a while. It's just that I think you could get like maybe solar already in the first or second tier, or wind, something that will work. It's gonna take forever. Because I'm not sure that, I mean, the automatic factories, I don't think they are faster, and they then consume electricity, of course. Scanning biofuel? What do you mean? Like, I don't have the object scanner yet. I would have to unlock it. Maybe we can do that next, because I don't even know how to drop stuff right now. I haven't even figured it out. Maybe there's a key for it. Actually, let's check that really quickly. Options, controls. Nah, not really. Sprint, weapon reload. No, you can't really drop anything. Or at least I don't know if you know the key. It's unlocked next to the toilet. I don't even know this. Didn't even know this game had a toilet. Like alien carapace, we can.
Additional samples are required for R&D to continue developing a defense-oriented blueprint.
Let's see. Do we have 10?
The creature has been named Phacocoirus plumiuscata.
No, we have only 4. I really don't know what this thing is. A weird alien thing that was impossibly smooth surface. Work in progress. Analyzing this will give you nothing. Huh? Will not give you anything. Okay, well, too bad about that. Work in progress. Okay, we're gonna fill these up again with fuel. We have now a comfortable amount, I'd say. Right, the rest is gonna go to our storage. Personal one, there we go. Wood, we don't need the berries. Flower petals neither. We got some limestone left. I could do some quick concrete with it just to get rid of it. There we go. Probably we're gonna need to fill up on all of the resources, all of them. Let's take all that wire. I think, let's see how much we got. Maybe we need to restart the wire production. Yeah, we got. I don't want to take all of it, but we have now a decent amount. So let's restart the wire production. Then let's see what we can unlock. Where's the toilet though? Is this the toilet? No, that's the map. Oh yeah, but see, I cannot put any biofuel in there. I only can put alien carapaces, so I would have to go hunt. Whoa, something. Okay, we got. Oh yeah, because we added 1 extra. Okay, we're gonna need. I know what's happening. We're gonna need a new biomass burner. Gonna put the subsequent one here. So we're gonna need also to pick up that extra biomass and connect it up. There we go, 200. It's annoying because it's just for one single thing. How do we disconnect it? Okay, it's coming through here. So we're going to do a straight connection from this one to that one for now. Yeah, I'm gonna need power lines afterwards, that's for sure. And I'm gonna put biofuel in there. And then I can shut this off if need be. Yeah, is this yellow line to show how the saturation level is? No, not really. Okay, so they are not really all connected. So it's the UI to know how your power lines work is really not yet up to standards. Do we need to connect this power line with? No. Okay, the elevator doesn't need any power. That's a good thing. Seems at least. Okay, let's see what we can get then. So tier 2, yeah, parts assembly, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need more plates though. They are here. Is that gonna be enough? No, still 17 to go. We don't have any iron ingots. Do we have? No, these iron ingots is not. Okay, cannot pass through. Should probably rework that eventually. Yeah, we got a lot of iron ingots here. We're gonna do some plates manually, just not to have to wait. And apparently there's also multiplayer right now, but I haven't tried it, so I don't know if it's gonna be that effective or not. Okay, we end up having one plate too many, but it's okay. Yeah, there we go. So the milestone, gonna put all of our plates in there, and then we need the wires and the rods, and we can launch the pod. Now we actually have the pod launching. Alright.
Can now be automated.
So basically it just goes and gets us the technology, but you don't even have to wait for it to get back. You get the assembler. So the assembler, oh, it costs already some engines. So so we need to try and build some engines manually first. How do we do that? Rotors, I guess. What is this? Screws. Okay, so we're gonna have to automatize screws as well after the rods. Although screws are so quick to produce, I don't want to waste all my rods on that. So I think I'm going to just create them on a need-to basis. But eventually, if I want to automatize the rotors, I'm going to need to create the screws. So assembler, and the rest is, yeah, this is some reinforced iron plate. So I would have to create that too. So that's okay. We need screws for those anyway. Screws and iron plates. Now we got the rods coming out here. We're gonna need some of them, but we could split this out somehow and start producing somewhere more down here. There seems to be a bit of a flatter area, and we could do that there. But I think this is like, you know, it starts to complexify a lot. I enjoy that, but once it starts to complexify and you start having a lot of things to do, I kind of prefer to play this in multiplayer, because then you can split activities and have a bit faster progression. So we're going just to see if we can check out what this green stuff is. Probably it looks like poison, so I guess I would take damage from being nearby. Yeah, there we go. Damage. Question is, would we be able to drill this? Okay, we just have to take our distance. So it's basically a place on the planet where you cannot build. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, so you can decide to actually load the resources manually or through these inputs. There's one other point I wanted to address actually about Satisfactory, and that is the thing that, just like Metro, the latest one, it has been pulled from the Steam store, and for now at least it seems to be a Epic Games store exclusivity, and to me that was like an immediate pull off. I kind of thought, okay, it's there's a free early, or I think alpha test, and so I will want to try it out, because I have the Epic Epic store, because I got it at the time to get free Shadow Complex, because that's a great game. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. I played it on the Xbox, and when it came out for PC, I was all excited about getting it. But back to the matter at hand is that I want my games. I've been on Steam for, nice bug. I've been on Steam for 10 years, maybe more now, and I have around 400 different games on Steam. There's not a single game out there, except maybe for Half-Life 3, that would get me to switch platforms just for that game. I mean, I may end up playing that game and getting the platform, but my main platform is always going to be Steam. And if there's just a slight chance that that game is going to be at some point coming out for Steam, I'll wait it out. I mean, I have plenty of games that I haven't finished. I don't have that much time on my hands so that I can just keep on playing games and then I'm basically waiting for the next thing to come out. No, I'm basically behind on catching up on my games. That's why I have the Clearing the Vault series. And so I really don't feel the need to rush to another platform to get a game when it gets out. So, for example, what happened with Metro, I heard the news and I was like, okay, thanks for warning me that Metro has an extra year of development, basically. And when it comes out on Steam, then that's maybe when I'll consider getting it. But I'm not going to run to the Epic Store for it. And I think, besides the fact that I have already given up on buying any early access games and play them, because just you end up having that cycle of frustration for stuff being missing and then getting back and relearning everything and not being that excited when there is the update. So I prefer to play a game when it's 1.0. So I would anyway wait for this thing to be 1.0, but when it comes out on Epic Games, I will probably not get it unless they say it's going to be a lifetime exclusivity, and then maybe I'll think about it. But I don't know how you guys feel about this extra platform stuff, but I have Uplay, I have Origin. Every time for their specific publishers' games, Ubisoft and Electronic Arts, and I have Steam for all the rest. I haven't touched good old games because I'm just not that much of a old games enjoyer. But anything new that comes like and tries to do the same as Steam and be like a mainstream platform, I'm not gonna switch. I have all my friends on Steam. I have more functionalities on Steam like chat. It doesn't motivate me, and it usually just puts me off from a game when I know that okay, it's not coming on Steam. It's just an extra effort and an extra step to get a game. So this is where this is trying to insert itself. I get why publishers and developers will do it, because Epic Games is really providing a cheaper service for them. They really take less from each sale, but you gotta see it in the macroscopic point of view. And when you have over a billion people on Steam, you have such a bigger market share that you can actually access to and tap to. But then again, you also get drowned into a lot of noise for a lot of games. So it's a matter of choice. For myself, I will always wait for a game to come out on Steam if it will, and only consider it if it is like a full-time exclusivity to play it. And it needs to be a very, very good game, because there's also that it always comes down to convenience, right? So if it is more convenient for me to get a game on Steam because it's there, I will. It's just a click of a button. The purchasing settings are set up. You get the game there, and that's it. If you have to go through the effort of downloading another platform, making a new game account, setting up your security, setting up your credit card information there, purchasing the game there, you end up being at a level of lack of convenience that is the same of just getting a pirated version of the game. So you start entering into that field, and that's why games like The Witcher, even though they have no DRMs, get sold a lot, because it just takes way more effort to get a cracked version of the game, when you just can at a click of a button for a very good game get the game immediately on the platform you have running on your computer anyway. But I don't think that a lot of people will have the will and the level of PC to run 4 or 5 different platforms in the background every single time they want to play a game. So this is, I think, maybe a strategic choice for Satisfactory that, for me, will keep me from getting it, at least until it gets for Steam. But so far, enjoyable. I think it's gonna have a lot of potential in multiplayer games. There's some refining to do, I think, especially for electric circuits. Like if there could be like a mode where you can actually follow and see all of the electric lines. They know that it's not very easy to have an overview, so that's why they give you this ability early on to build these lookouts, so you can actually check what's going on in your factory. But the cables are too dark to follow and check out how the electric circuit is going. The green lights to know what is working or not is already a good touch, but that it can be refined, I think. Yeah, I hope to see more and that this game has some success. It's very gorgeous. I love that. I love the feel of it. It reminds me a bit of the Talos principle in its artwork and design. I missed that game. That was a great game. I want more Talos. And yeah, hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And let me know what you thought about this type of early access preview stream. Your feedback is very, very welcome, and I really appreciate it when you do. Have a great weekend. This was Lumi, and see ya.